Tune Ministries features the contemporary vocal artistry, transparent testimony, and violin mastery of Bill, Jeanine, Brienne and Heather Murk. Ministering for churches, conferences, conventions, and crusades, the Murks' travels have brought them to all 50 states and over 20 foreign countries. Their music receives airplay on 6 continents, and in Uganda alone, over 5 million people hear their music every day. Bill Murk is one of the premier Christian violinists today. His rare, sensitive display of violin mastery and his fresh approach breaks old stereotypes and inspires a new appreciation for this instrument. Whether ministering for 50,000 men at Promise Keepers, fiddling at the Grand Ole Opry, leading worship with Don Moen, or accompanying and recording with such artists as Yolanda Adams, Amy Grant, Larnell Harris, Point of Grace, Larry Dalton, Buddy Green, For Him, or the Gaither Vocal Band, Bill's desire is to draw people into the presence of the Lord. Jeanine Murk is an insightful speaker who communicates a contagious joy. Most recently, she released a guided family heritage prayer journal called Legacy, and her desire is that it will motivate people to pass on a personal written record of God's faithfulness in their own lives that will encourage and uplift future generations. Going far beyond common cliches, Jeanine's Living Your Faith teaching symposiums offer practical, scriptural principles which encourage listeners to conquer their difficult circumstances through a deeper intimacy with God. Brienne and Heather captivate audiences of all ages with their transparent testimony and musical ability. Together, they have developed a series of dynamic workshops and seminars for young people based around the theme of living your faith out loud in the real world. Brienne recently completed her first book entitled Eyes Wide Open, while Heather's sophomore CD, Dreams, builds on the style of her first CD, Closer, but kicks it up a notch. A collection of some of the most loved songs of all time, these classic songs of faith are guaranteed to uplift and inspire while encouraging people to reach for their dreams. Although originally known by their family name, the Murks felt God leading them to change the name of their group to Myrrh in the spring of 2002. Since their name change, hundreds have commented on how they felt bathed in a sweet-smelling fragrance as they were drawn into the presence of the King. As a family anointed for music ministry, the Murks have, for 20 years, led Christians around the world in worship and praise to our Lord. In their weakness, God has shown His strength by using their journey to spread the oil of joy through contemporary Christian music and to be a balm of hope and peace to the weary and broken-hearted. Tune Ministries offers much more than just Christian entertainment. Between their inspiring testimony, impressive vocals, life-changing symposiums, and Bill's innovative violin and fiddle mastery, they provide a program for whatever event you may be planning that will effectively bridge the gap between the generations.